Hi, in this demo, we will demonstrate SkyDRM RMX for AutoCAD with ProjectWise integration. NextLabs SkyDRM integrates seamlessly with AutoCAD and ProjectWise to allow users to work with digital rights management, DRM, protected DWG file natively in ProjectWise in AutoCAD managed and unmanaged mode. In this demo, you will see how DRM is used to enable secure collaboration of DWG files managed in ProjectWise using AutoCAD in the following ways. First, SkyDRM allows users to open protected files stored in ProjectWise using AutoCAD based on their granted permissions. Second, it allows users to edit protected DWG files in AutoCAD based on permissions granted by policy and save updated file back to ProjectWise automatically. 3. Enables save as or export of protected file while preserving the DRM protection with the same security labels. 4. Prevent screen capture and use dynamic watermark overlay to protect content. In this demo, we will use the SkyDRM label IP classification with values super secret and secret to demonstrate 4 use cases. 2 users are involved, Jimmy Cotter, who is in the US, and John Tyler, who is in Singapore. The following 3 policies are deployed in the demo. Policy 1, allow users in the US to access secret data with all permissions. Policy 2, allow users in the US to access super secret data with view permission only. Policy 3, allow users in Singapore to access secret data with view permission only. Use case 1, access rights on protected files. In this use case, we will demonstrate how to apply policies to control access to the protected DWG files stored in ProjectWise. If a user has permission, double-clicking a protected DWG file in ProjectWise Explorer will open it directly with AutoCAD. When a user without permission attempts to use AutoCAD to check out a protected DWG file managed in ProjectWise, they will be denied access to the file. Based on the policy, Jimmy Cotter will have view permission on super secret files and therefore allowed access, while John Tyler is not granted permission and therefore denied access. Let's get into the demo. Here we're logged in to SkyDRM and ProjectWise data source as Jimmy Cotter. Let's go to the super secret folder located in ProjectWise work area. Using SkyDRM to check protection, we see that the DWG file in the folder is protected with IP classification super secret. As defined by the policy, Jimmy Cotter has view permission on this file. Let's double-click on the file, and the protected file opens automatically with AutoCAD. As the protected file is opened using AutoCAD, a NextLabs RMX pop-up appeared, indicating that you don't have added permissions on the file. Now let's log into SkyDRM as user John Tyler and try to view the same DWG file in the super secret folder located in work area. Using SkyDRM to check the file permissions, we see that John Tyler does not have any permissions on this file, as defined by the policy. If John tries to open the file using AutoCAD, we will see that SkyDRM notification shows that John Tyler does not have any permissions on this file, and ProjectWise prompts that the file format is unsupported. Use case 2, usage control on edit and save. This use case demonstrates how users are allowed to edit protected DWG files in AutoCAD based on permissions granted by policies and save the updated file back to ProjectWise automatically. We will use AutoCAD to open a protected DWG file from ProjectWise work area. When a user with view-only rights attempts to edit and save the file, they will receive a permission denied message. On the other hand, another user with full control permission on the protected DWG file is allowed to edit the content of the file and is allowed to save and check in the file to ProjectWise. In this case, Jimmy Carter is granted full permission, while John Tyler has view-only permission. Let's get into the demo. We're now logged into SkyDRM and ProjectWise data source as John Tyler. Let's check the secret folder in ProjectWise work area. Using SkyDRM, we see that the file is protected with IP classification secret. Based on the policy, John Tyler has view permission on the file. Let's double-click to open it with AutoCAD. AutoCAD is launched, and the file is opened. Here, you can see the NextLabs RMX pop-up saying that you don't have edit permission on the following document. Despite the warning, let's try to make some edits to the file content and add a circle next to the van. Let's try to save it. You can see that this operation is denied by NextLabs RMX. If we try another saving method, the same message pops up, denying this operation. Let's close the AutoCAD. A warning pops up, indicating that changes will be discarded because John Tyler does not have edit permission. Let's check in and reopen the file to check its content. We see that the circle added earlier was not saved and the file is still the same as before. Let's switch the SkyDRM user to Jimmy Carter and log into ProjectWise data source. Go to same secret folder in ProjectWise work area and check the file permissions using SkyDRM. Jimmy Carter has full permission on this file. Let's open it with AutoCAD. The file is opened by AutoCAD without any pop-up dialog. This is as expected since Jimmy Carter has full permission on the file. Let's try to make some edits on the drawing. Let's add 2 circles next to the van, and then try to save the file. You can see that saving is allowed. Let's check it in to ProjectWise. We will open the file again with AutoCAD. As expected, we can see that the drawing is updated with new objects. Use case 3. DRM protection stays with the file when it is replicated. When a protected DWG file is replicated, the replicated file retains the same DRM permission and security labels. In this use case, user Jimmy Carter opens a protected DWG file in ProjectWise using AutoCAD, then save as or export the file into a different work area in ProjectWise. The replicated file is protected with the same DRM protection and security labels as the source file. Let's continue with the drawing Jimmy opened in the previous use case with AutoCAD. Using NextLabs RMX, let's check the file info. Jimmy Carter has full permission on the file. We will save as the file into another work area in ProjectWise. Let's save it to the public folder with a new file name, carsaveas.dwg, and save it. We will enter a comment, then check in the file into ProjectWise. Now the file is successfully saved into ProjectWise. Let's go to the public folder and check the file info. The file is protected with IP classification secret. It is the same as the original file. Let's now try to export the file to a PDF file with a new name, carsaveas2, in the public folder. We see that the plot and publish job is completed. Let's go to the public folder in ProjectWise and check the permissions on the exported PDF file. As you can see, it is still tagged with IP classification secret, retaining the same DRM permission and security labels. Use case 4. Prevent screen capture and use dynamic watermark overlay to protect file content. SkyDRM utilizes screen capture permission to safeguard file content. Settings in DRM policy can also turn on dynamic watermark overlay to protect file content on display. In this use case, a user with screen capture permission on a protected file can capture its screen content. When dynamic watermark overlay setting of a DRM protected file is turned on, user will see a personalized watermark when the file is open in AutoCAD. Each user will see a unique watermark on the same protected files based on the configuration of the watermark. Let's get into the demo. We are logged in to SkyDRM and ProjectWise data source as Jimmy Cotter. Let's open the two files used in the previous use cases. For the file chassis Nico 3, Jimmy has view-only permission. And for the car file, Jimmy has full permission, including screen capture. Let's use the snipping tool to capture the screen. Jimmy Cotter can capture the screen on the car file. But if Jimmy tries the same thing with chassis Nico 3 file, he gets the black screen on the file's window, and therefore the screen cannot be captured. Let's now demonstrate the watermark policy. Opening the policy in Cloud AZ as an admin, we will turn on OB overlay for the policy, which stands for Overlay Obligation. SkyDRM supports customized watermark content and format. In this case, let's use the default settings. Save and deploy the policy. After the policy is deployed, let's check the file info as Jimmy Cotter. The watermark obligation is displayed as part of the file info for the protected file. Let's open it with AutoCAD. We can see that the watermark shows the user's name, date, and time in the overlay. Here, it shows that Jimmy Cotter opened the file at 5:43 p.m. on February 24th, 2025. Let's switch to John Tyler and open the same file with AutoCAD. You can see the watermark is dynamically updated with the current user, date, and time. Now it shows that John Tyler opened the file at 5:54 p.m., February 24, 2025, 10 minutes after Jimmy Cotter did. With this, we conclude our demo on SkyDRM Rights Management Extension, RMX for AutoCAD with ProjectWise Integration. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning more about how SkyDRM protects data throughout its lifecycle, please subscribe to the NextLabs channel.